If you've got a bunch of unwanted inventory that you've been sitting on for days, weeks, months, years, ship it to Fanatics Marketplace and let them do all the work. Just make sure when you ship it, you use the promotional code Cajun, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N. Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana, and I apologize. I've been real busy with this recent collection. I just purchased another raw Michael Jordan collection, so I've been grinding through that, kind of getting raw cards examined and inspected and out to PSA. I forgot to, I buried the lead. I know a lot of you guys have been messaging me and asking me questions about Fanatics Collect, sort of separating from Mike Baker authentication. So what happens to our raw cards? I know for a couple of days, maybe even a week or two, there was no option to submit your graded cards. Well, all that's been solved, all that's been settled. Fanatics Collect has now partnered with CGC Cards. I'm going to go ahead and share this. This happened on Monday, September 16th. I'm recording this on September 18th. You guys are going to be getting a lot of videos from me this week, probably 10 to 12 videos this week, because, you know, some stuff that I've had to kind of intersperse in addition to my normal one video a day deal. So I've got some extra stuff coming out. There's a lot going on. Let's just leave it at that. The fastest grading in the hobby is here with CGC Cards on site at Fanatics Collect. So as of today, it sounds like now, instead of your raw cards that you submit to Fanatics Collect for sale or for vaulting, right? You can always vault your raw cards if you really wanted to, or you can sell them. Now CGC will be the raw card inspector / authenticator. You will not get the heat maps. That was the #1 question. That's what everybody seemed to like. I liked it. Mike Baker used to provide heat mapping. CGC will not do that. And my guess is, this is just purely a guess, is that CGC is just trying to keep up. And so heat mapping cards was probably taking a lot of time. There's got to be tens of hundreds of thousands of raw cards being submitted to Fanatics Collect. If you guys are considering sending your raw cards to Fanatics Collect to either get graded and then sold, remember, it's a one-stop shop. You can get them authenticated as raw. You can get them graded by CGC, BGS, SGC, PSA. You can get them graded by whoever the hell you want, and then you can sell them in the weekly auctions direct. In other words, you ship a raw card, they take it from there. You just have to tell Fanatics Collect what to do. If you're thinking about selling cards raw or slabbed on Fanatics Collect, please, if you don't mind supporting the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel by using the promo code Cajun, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N. I would be most appreciative if you would join the Cajun Army and do that for me. That is the primary way that I am compensated for the most consistent content in the hobby that I am producing for you guys. You can also support the channel with, of course, the affiliate buyers link. If you're like me and you like to go look for Michael Jordan cards, LeBron cards, Messi cards, Jude Bellingham cards, whatever floats your boat, use the affiliate link that is in my YouTube description. Just cut it, paste it into your browser, hit enter, bid away, and you'll be bidding under the Cajun Cardboard umbrella. Getting back to our story at hand, CGC in, Mike Baker authenticators out. I've actually recently had a conversation with Mike Baker. It sounds like there may be something that can happen between Mike Baker authentication and Cajun Cardboard. So stay tuned for more details on that. I might be able to get you guys in with Mike Baker to get your cards stickered, to get your cards to grade the grader, right? To get your cards re-examined by Mike Baker, which oftentimes, if you get a silver, if you get a gold, or if God forbid you get the most elusive sticker in the world, the black Mike Baker authentication sticker, your card's going to sell for a premium if that's what you're doing, right? So it sometimes makes financial sense to have your cards taken a look at by NBA, because it does add a premium. We see it every Monday when I do these Fanatics Collect weekly auctions, and we've seen it before. We've seen cards break all-time records because they've got a Mike Baker gold or a Mike Baker black sticker. Even the silver sticker does add a premium and sort of legitimizes the grade that was given by PSA. Okay, back. Sorry, I keep getting taken off track here. $3 per card if you're going to sell the card. $6 per card if you're simply going to get your raw card authenticated and vaulted. So I think that's what it is. No heat map. The authentication only service, let's just make sure I got this right. Yes, is $3 per card if sold on Fanatics Collect within 30 days. So if you want to send raw cards in for selling, obviously you're going to do that within 30 days. You'll get the option to kind of splice them up. Weekly auction 140, weekly auction 141, weekly auction 142. Just make sure they're sold within 30 days, and then you're hit with a $3 per card charge to get those raw cards into the Fanatics Collect system. If you're going to just vault the card, maybe you want to sell it 6 months from now. Maybe you never want to sell the card. That's $6 a card. Not too bad if you ask me. What is $6? Again, they're requesting you not send in cards worth less than $50. So please, again, and look, the reason behind that is very obvious. We've talked about it on the channel before. They don't want a bunch of low-end cards bogging up the system, causing a backlog, causing a slowdown. And you guys understand that. There's really no reason to be vaulting, cards that are $12, $15 anyway, to be quite honest with you. Why would you pay $6 to vault a card that's $12? Why would you pay $3 to sell a card that's worth $15? It just doesn't make much sense anyway. So they're trying to avoid that backlog, that log jam that might be caused by that. On-site grading is recommended for cards with a market value of at least $50. We've talked about that, guys. If you want to get your cards graded, I've got videos out there. Just go check the playlist. There should be a Fanatics 101, I think, is the name of my playlist on this Cajun Cardboard channel. If not, just go check Fanatics. But you can now get your cards graded with PSA, which is my affiliate partner as well. So Fanatics, yes. Mike Baker, fingers crossed. I hope so. Mike and I had a good conversation the other day. Not to spoil the announcement, but hopefully something good coming soon for Cajun Cardboard channel and for you guys with Mike Baker Authentication. Fanatics Collect, yes. PSA, yes. Card Ladder, yes. And so this is sort of my sphere of influence. I am only affiliating with and promoting in 90sauctions.com, who are John and Josh are two good friends of mine. I'm only promoting and affiliating with those entities and people in the hobby that I know and trust and have a reputation that matters, that I buy into. These are the types of entities that I integrate into the way that I collect and invest. Yes, collect and invest. So you're not going to hear me pimping grading companies I don't use, or entities that I don't believe in, or breaking channels, for instance. That is just not where I do my business. I have had 2 conversations without going into details with the 2 biggest breaking networks in the world, and I've told both of them no. I am not interested. That is not what I do. It would not be organic. It would not be transparent, and it would sound silly coming from my mouth if I was trying to steer people to go break on certain channels or go, even do short-term live auctions on certain channels. That is not to say that there's not a place out there for people to do that, but who am I to tell people to go do that when I myself am not doing that? That's sort of the problem with promotion and with sponsorship and with advertising, is that half the time the people that are advertising the things, like I see Lionel Messi doing Lay's potato chips and Coca-Cola advertisements. That's great. I'm not going to fault Leo Messi for, paying, raising a family and trying to pay for whatever, not that he needs any help, and making as much money as you can. I think that's great. That's part of what's great about America and about all free enterprise markets. But you're not going to hear me promoting Coca-Cola or anything like that. Not that they would care about me. The stuff that I promote is the stuff that I use and the stuff that I truly believe in. You will always be able to hold me to that. So that's the news, guys. CGC in, Mike Baker Authentication out, because they've got something really exciting that we're going to announce in the next couple of weeks. When he told me about it, I was like, Mike, this is game changer type stuff. And so we're going to talk about it soon. Hopefully it'll break here on the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, but I think you guys are really going to be interested in hearing what Mike Baker has to say in the future. Again, yes, you can now resubmit. You can go back and submit as many raw cards as you want. Try to keep them over $50, $3 if you sell them within 30 days, $6 if you don't. That's it, guys. Just remember to use the promo code Cajun. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you're having a great day. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.